Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me. It's cold, chilly day hi there, thanks for watching. In Vancouver, it's been snowing. It's minus 13 now. It's very cold. We normally don't have this much snow, or weather doesn't get cold here, but then it's nice, beautiful, but cold. I will be having a very special guest today. It's going to be very interesting because she's gonna be all the way from France. And yeah, we're gonna talk about our digital business, and hopefully we can answer all your questions. Sorry if I'm not speaking in Farsi today. It's because my guest speaking English and French, so that would be nice. If you have any questions or any concerns or anything, please feel free to add your comments or your questions. I'll be happily answering your questions. Hi everyone, Rosare June, Nova June, Hamijan, everyone. Hi, thank you so much for watching. So yes, so as I was saying, today's live is gonna be about what we're doing, how we're doing it. I mean, in business, in digital marketing business, and my very special guest will be joining us soon. So, if you don't know me, I will introduce myself. Hi, Serena June. I will introduce myself for you. If you're new, my name is Shore, living in Vancouver, Canada for 17 years now. I study accounting payroll, and I'm a payroll specialist doing payroll for 14 years. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. How about if I show you just a bit about the outside? Look how beautiful it is. I know, right? It's pretty. Okay, I can see my friend just joined. Let's do that. Thank you so much, Serena. So do you. You're amazing too. Hello.
Hello. I'm not
Hi,
yet, am I?
You are on. I just want to make sure. Okay, can you hear me well?
Yes, I can. Very well, thank you.
Hi. Good afternoon, and to you it will be good evening.
Exactly, yes. I kind of lost time with the time difference. Is very confusing. I thought it was tomorrow, and then it's actually today.
It is, yes. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation. Again, I was just talking to my friends and explaining what we're gonna doing today. My name is Shore. For your followers that don't know me, again, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Shore, living in Vancouver, Canada, 17 years now, and I studied accounting payroll, and I'm a payroll specialist for 14 years. I love Vancouver. It's a bit cold. It's gonna be cold for a week because we normally don't have cold winters here, but it's minus 13, I guess, now. So it's chilly. So Donabell, please introduce yourself for my friends, and let's see. I'm very excited because this is the first time I'm having a guest all the way from France.
Yes, my name is Donabell Malfait, and my husband and I migrated to France in Corsica. It's a little small island in the south of France, so it's a very less hectic place. It's a very relaxed island, and lifestyle here is a bit laid back. When I was in London, I used to work in accounting as well. My background is in finance. And but when my husband and I tried to start a family, it wasn't happening for us. We tried for 4 years, and this is where we decided that it's about time that we moved to a quieter place. And my father-in-law suggested, because he actually retired here, and so he said, why come live with me here? And that's what we did. We sold off everything in England and came here, and next 2 months later we got pregnant.
Oh,
So we've been here.
nice.
Exactly. So ever since we've been here now in February for 14 years.
Awesome. That's a very nice story. I got chills. It's just nice.
It's meant to be, I guess. It's just amazing. I mean, 4 years in London, we tried everything. We went for checkups, and our doctor said everything is fine. I guess it was just the stress.
Stress, yes.
And when we moved here we got our son and my daughter 3.5 years later, actually not planned.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so. Awesome. So glad. So how's the weather there? Is it cold?
Oh, it's okay. And I'm sure not as cold as Vancouver. We don't get snow here.
Oh, okay.
It's around, but then I don't know. It's in Celsius, it's around 16. The lowest it can go up to 10, but not lower.
Oh, okay. Good. But yeah, it's normally doesn't get cold, but I think since 2008, it was this very, very like long winter. It was snowing hard, but this year it's supposed to be the same as 2008. It's like crazy. It snowed, but it's not that much, but it's cold. I know one of my friends, she's in Calgary. My mentor, actually, she had posted in Calgary is minus 33. I can't even imagine how they live in there. Like minus 33 or what? I know, it's really, really cold.
Never experienced that.
I know, me neither. Mine was the coldest was when I was visiting Kiev in Ukraine. It was minus 17 to minus 20. That was it. Everything was frozen, but not colder than that. Thank you so much, Donabell. I know you're busy. You have kids, and it's like your evening. But then,
yes.
I thought just then talk about what we're doing, because many of my friends asking what are you guys doing, and that we can see that you're just posting, but you don't know what you're exactly doing. So, and I speak Farsi. I'm Persian. I speak Farsi. So in my page, I explain what I'm doing is an attraction marketing. We're doing the digital marketing online. But today, let's just talk about, first of all, let's just say how did you ended up on this online world, and then I'll explain my journey then afterwards.
I wasn't really looking for anything, living in when we moved here in Corsica, I did say to my husband that I wanted to be a full-time stay-at-home mom. So for 9 years I did that, and I didn't, everything revolved around my kids, it was just them. But then they grew up and they went to school full-time, and I had all this free time. So that was 3 years ago. That was in 2000. It happened 2017. So I said the following year, I want to go look for a job, because like I said, it's a small island. There's no yearly job available here. It's all seasonal. Mm-hmm. So there's only work between April till September. Oh. And the rest of the year is kind of dead, really, like really dead. So I said, when in 2017, all I did was baked, cooked. I did. And so I said, the following year, I'm going to go look for a job, and which I did. But what I didn't know, that when I got a job in 2018, during that short period of time I actually only worked between June and September. I was working like 13 hours a day, 6 days a week. And so this is something that I did not want to do, because I don't want to miss out on my kids, especially on summer holidays. Mm-hmm. And so I let that pass. And then 2019 came. Unfortunately, I had to go back to work again because my mom fell ill. So I had to go back home to the Philippines. And when I came back here, she passed away just when I came back. And so I couldn't go back. And I said to my husband, I said, I don't want to be in that situation where you have, you know, it made me realize that we are living, we are very happy here. It's a very relaxed place. We go out, we do whatever we want, but it's just not enough when there's like emergency. It's only my husband working full time. And so I said, there must be something that I can do that won't take my time away from my kids and the same time help out, you know. And then the pandemic happened, and the beginning of 2000, beginning of this year actually, I said, that's it, that's enough, I have to find something. And I knew my sister-in-law from New York actually started her business early 2020, and I've been following her, but I never really reached out. And then this was the time this year that I said, okay, maybe, because I looked online, I really did. I looked for translation services. I looked for, my background is accounting, so I wanted to do something accounting, doing accounts at home. So I said, no, it was too complicated because of the language. And so I reached out to her, and she forwarded me to the webinar, and I watched. And then next, you know, everything is history. It just clicked. And so I joined, and I've been very happy ever since, because it's something that I've been looking for, which it's helping me supplement my husband's revenue without having to sacrifice quality time with my kids. So that's how I found my business, is reaching out to my sister-in-law, which strangely enough, I said to her, why did you say this before? I said, no, because we don't reach family. I said, yeah. I think with this business, you have to look for it. That's why it's called attraction marketing. Because if you actually go out there and you ask people to join you, then that's not really attraction marketing, because it's not what they're looking for. I looked for this. I found this. You know, and she didn't even force me. It was me going to her. And so
because
that's what
you're looking for it, right? And she's I think the closest person. She was not selling it to you, it was just that you want it, and then that's how you ended up, you know, being a businesswoman. It's just amazing that you're a perfect example, I guess, for someone, because we always say there's no bugging friends or family. This is a perfect example. She didn't even ask you, and then because you wanted it, you got it. That's right.
And then the thing is, when I asked her how she started, it's actually her brother, her sister-in-law in Australia, who is actually my coaches, Mike and Diane. And when I did reach out to them, and obviously it's family, I was asking them questions, you know, I said, and they were so strict. I said, no, you watch the webinar, you know, and then because it's true what they said, you have to find it out for yourself, you know. We do not force people. They have to really, it has to click for them. And when I was watching all the pre-coaching videos, I didn't need any convincing, because it did click for me. I saw it, and that's why I guess it worked, because I think within this business, in any business really, you have to believe that it has to work, because if you don't believe, then no matter how much effort you put in it, there's that block. So, and yeah, and I'm actually, having said that, it was easier for me to jump in, because I trusted them already. Yeah. It was a familiar face. So, you know, I know that some of them says, yeah, you lose friends, but then if you really do trust a person, then I guess it worked both ways. So
that's right.
It's more real for me, knowing that, you know, there's people out there. Yes, real people, real results.
Exactly. And I always say, like, for me, excuse me, I always say, and I had to see by my own eyes when I saw the webinar. well, I'm going to go back from the beginning why I did it. So I'm doing payroll, right, 14 years, and you probably know because you have an accounting background, so you know how it is. It's stressful, but then at the same time, I always wanted to have extra money to be able to save to travel, and also same thing as when you lose your job, like COVID showed that you have to have a plan B, right, and then you cannot just live with one income stream. So I always wanted to have something to have a better life. Especially when you're working crazy hours, you want, at the end of the day, you want to have all those things that you always dreaming. So that's how I was looking for something, and then I didn't know what to do because I was working full time, and a part-time job is gonna be hard. So I was looking for something that is not hard, like it doesn't take time, like 2-3 hours, and have a good income, which basically when you're thinking about it, it's not possible. But then I was looking online. Many of these ones I wanted to do Amazon. I thought, okay, I have to buy and sell, or many things. And then on the other hand, I didn't want to do like go to friends and family and ask to buy this and that for me. Anyway, I was looking, Facebook one day, going up and down, and saw this ad from this gentleman that he was Persian, and he was speaking about this online business. And I thought, okay, let me just try, because whatever he was saying, it was kind of close to what I had in mind. And I saw the webinar. I saw it's really good, but honestly, I didn't believe it at first. It was just I thought it's a scam. I say it's not possible. Like, you see many internet, especially, there are many people and they're trying to take your money and then they just disappear. So I was very skeptical. And then they say about this trial, the 30 days trial. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to lose anything, because you need to pay $149 US, right? I say, if I will get my money back within the 30 days, I'm not going to lose anything. Let me just try. I was really curious to see what is happening, in the background. So when I saw the actually real people and commissions and bonuses and everything, it was amazing. I could not believe I always say I couldn't count the zeros. So on the other hand, I was thinking, maybe how do I figure that this is a legal business? So I reached out to many of them and I did many research, and I figured that I have to pay taxes. So I said, okay, if I need to pay tax, when you're dealing with government, there's no way that they can just go, right?
Yeah.
And I was always saying, okay, there were, like, the time I joined, it was our community had like 70,000 people in business partners. And I was thinking, okay, let's say 200,000 people, maybe they're lying. But it's not possible. There's 70,000 people from different countries, different backgrounds, they all lie at the same time, right? And these are real people. So that's how I ended up starting my own business saying. But it's just that amazing that you get all the support from everyone. And aside from the money wise, financial part, you get to know many different people. Like me and you're on the other part of the world, in another continent. You didn't even know each other. That's really amazing. That I have lots of friends, I always say, from different countries, different even backgrounds. We didn't even know each other. Now we're supporting, we're talking to each other, we're having like chats. It's really amazing.
Yes, that's true. And now with technology as well, you can communicate anytime. So my accountability from Vancouver. So we have our weekly chats, and it started very professionally, and then now we're like friends, as like longtime friends. And if I do ever, what I love about this as well is that when you do go visit other countries, now you know that you've got so many people to visit, and it's nice. It's the other thing that I actually benefit or benefited or still benefiting now is my perspective on things. Having joined in this business, I've seen things very differently. I mean, when I was in London, it was a very hectic. I'm the type of person, I think maybe you are the same, I don't know, but most accounting background, I think we're very rigid because we have to be very strict. It's numbers. And so I'm also very impatient. But being in this business, you have to kind of also trust the system and let it go, and then more positive, and it just changes many things. So aside from, of course, financial stability, there are others that's more worth it. I mean, the community, the support, it gives me, I don't know, with so many negativity that's happening in the world at the moment, with whatever is happening, always all you hear is bad news, all you hear is negative. But with this business, when you see people helping each other who they don't even know, you just reach out and then that's it. It gives you that faith in humanity again. And this is something that I'm actually taking more. It's more important than financial gain, because I'm passing this on to my kids, the lessons that I'm gaining. And I think it makes it a better, I'm a better person running this business.
Sorry, my phone just rang. I had to. Sorry. Yes, absolutely. You're right.
Yeah.
I said one of the reasons that I wanted to have an online business, like my own business, it was just traveling. I love traveling, and I was always doing it. Like before COVID time, I was traveling a lot. But then, excuse me. Aside from, because if you work full time, so you have to always arrange your time, and then you have to save money, but it's not that easy when you're just having one income stream. That's why I wanted to have more, then I could travel more. And so the other part of this business, aside from the money, like you mentioned, is that we can meet people with, like, you and friends. I have lots of friends in South Africa, in Australia, in UK. And then Serena was just online. She was just saying, yes, I hope we can meet you too. She's in Washington, close to me, actually, in like 2 hours. But this is a great opportunity. Like you said, aside from the money, it's meeting people, having like-minded people in your life. Because True. Like we said, we are all looking for it, right? That's how we ended up having it. So I know many people, when they're asking me what I'm doing, and I say, okay, go watch this 90-minute webinar, they say, oh, I don't have time to go watch the 90 minutes. Okay, if you don't have time to watch the 90 minutes webinar, this business is not for you. Because you need to be patient. You need to be patient. You have to trust the system, because it's not a 1 day or 2 day. It's been working long time, and it's years that it's proven system. Like we said, 100,000 people are having this business and they're working, they're very successful, different background. And the other good part is you don't even have to have a marketing background, right? You can, like you and me, both accounting, we didn't know anything about marketing, but then look at us. We're doing it, and every day is passing by. It's just, I feel like I'm gaining more and more, right? Personality wise, and I know that I'm learning every single day. I'm learning.
That's true. Yeah. And we learn with flexibility, because all of our masterminds are on record, so we can if you can't, I can't attend live because of the time difference. So, but then I'm more than happy to do the recorded version. So it's learning with flexibility. So that's another thing. And beside, oh my, I only do this business when my children are not here, because that's the main thing that where can you choose a job where you choose your hours? So
yes, exactly.
So that's
even if let's say you come to Vancouver to visit me, then you can just bring your laptop and then do your business from here, right? You don't have to get stuck at home because your business is officially there, right? No, it's not working that way. That's the best part of it.
Exactly. There's the automation, the portability of it. So yeah, yes, and like you said, you know, if people just say that they don't have time to watch the 90 minutes, yes, the business is not for them, because in any, but in any business anyway. But what they need to realize is that if you don't make time, then you will never have time. It's a choice. It's, oh, for me, everything in life is a choice. So either you
Mm-hmm.
choose to work because you're already working 16 hours a day. I mean, I know what work took from me. I mean, I that's why we moved here. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's your choice. Either you work 16 hours a day for someone else, or you work really well for the future of your family. You build your foundation now, and then you can relax later on. At least at the end of the day, you know that it's yours. So the
Exactly.
choices, there's always choices, and that's the thing that you have to make, is your choice.
Exactly. So true. I totally agree. Like, again, I like it because I know, like, we're in the same background, so we know what we're talking about, especially working with deadlines is crazy in corporate work. It's just that, although, you know, you're doing your job, you need to meet the deadlines, especially for us. You have this month end in accounting. I had like every week we need to make it because people, it's dealing with people's money, salaries, right? If we had to make it up. So you're committed to work. So because we're responsible people, so that's how it's getting long days without with the stress, of course, because again, it's money and dealing with people. And then at the end of the day, you're thinking, okay, why don't I just spend all this time and efforts on my own business and put that money in my pocket instead of somebody else's bank account, right? So yeah, it's great opportunities. We were speaking of children. I don't have any kids, but I know that for all you out there, and especially you, Donabell, because you have kids, this business, another good benefit of it that you can transfer to your kids after 100 years. After you are done with it, you can just pass it on, and you don't have to even, they don't have to start from the score one. They can just continue, right?
That's true. Yes. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a gold mine. So for people out there looking for something, there's no harm in just reaching out to Shore and or myself, and then see yourself, because we did,
Exactly.
and we're much better for it, I think.
Exactly. I always say you don't lose anything. The first step is just that I have my website on my bio, and I'm sure that Donabell has it the same. I'm going to post it on the comment as well. Reach out to us. I will. We just need your email address. We can. Why we need your email address again? Because many people are asking, why are you asking for my email address? It's just because that would be our only way to contact you, to send you the webinar, the free webinar. So we will send it to you. You watch it and see if it's working for you. If you like it or not, you will get to see many different people. Just a note. This business, as same as all the other businesses, like online or offline, anything, there's an investment in it. Investments is just not that crazy. It's very affordable that anybody can do it. It's, if you want to have even, let's say, a franchise, a Starbucks or something, you have to have huge money to be able to make it and invest it. But then with this business, this investment is nothing compared to what you make. So I was not a rich person, so I could make it. And then we have students that they're doing it. So meaning it's so affordable because we have many different plans and you definitely can afford. Keep in mind. But then please reach out to us. We will need your email address and your name, and we will add it to our website. We will send you a link, a free webinar link. And this link will help you to get some information, maybe you're interested or not. And then if you're interested, we can help you to go into the next level, which is a 30 days trial. Then you need to pay $149 USD, 100% refundable before the 30 days, before you making the coaching call. This is just because when you get to see by your own eyes that how this business is, who are the people, who are the founders, many different peoples like both of us, they're there, and they would be able to see, you will be able to see what they are doing, how much they're making, how much you would be making if you get to that point. So it's a very good opportunity. You like it, then perfect. You will be next time, maybe even and Donabell and I will be talking to you. If not, you see it's not mine, then no problem. Before the 30 days, you get your money back without any questions. So we're here to help. If you're really interested, you really wanted to change your life, have a desire for a better life, please reach out to us, and we are here to help.
That's true. Yes.
Anything else you would like to add, Donabell?
No, I just hope everyone, I wish everyone Merry Christmas. It already passed, man. So now, happy holidays, and for the new year, like what Ashara said, for anyone who's looking for something to better their life, because it's really hard to have two jobs and you're just working and working. I just want you guys to know that there is a better option out there. See it for yourself. There's no harm in trying, and just reach out to us and we will guide you accordingly. And that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a very nice holiday and a happy new year. We will talk each other later on, I'm sure. And yes, feel free to, whenever this COVID thing is gone, feel free. I will be delighted to see you here in Vancouver, and I'm gonna come and visit you for sure in France. I love France.
No problem. And so in Vancouver is cold, and if you come here, it's very hot. Summertime, so we're like beaches here at Costa. It's a lovely island. So yes, it's a place.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much again. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching us, either now or you're watching it afterwards, the replay. Again, thank you so much. Wishing everyone a beautiful, nice week. Bye, everyone. Bye, Donabell.
Bye.